Sanders' residence. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decide to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Hold on, I'm gonna adjust this. There we go. Now I can actually see the recording stuff. Yeah, perfect.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may.
Yeah.
However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Oh, hey.
Well, well.
Hey, Cat.
Look who's here. You know each other.
Yeah.
Our paths crossed, briefly.
Yep.
The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Oh, dear.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well.
I need to go there,
Baker.
though.
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Paintings.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday,
Oh.
I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about.
Oh,
Sarah
typo.
Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Oh, no. You must not feel guilty.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow
Wait.
me such a platitude.
Of course.
Wait, what
Thank
the fuck?
you for your
Come
kind
on.
words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
Oh. Yes. Hold to test eloquence. I share your grief, but I had nothing to do with it. True culprit is eloquence.
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Oh. Unlocked answer. Tell me about this dimensional
I deduce
shambler.
that your husband already mentioned this dimensional shambler.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery.
Oh.
No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The shambler is a painting. by Sarah
Oh
Hawkins.
shit!
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so
Shit, I'm gonna
inclined.
look at this thing.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I want to go there. I
won't
want to
be
go
long.
there. Alright. Damn it.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Oh, that's the Shambler? Oh, I bet that's the Shambler. Oh. Scene reconstruction? What is there to see here? Psychology.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Piano.
A house of artists. A house of artists.
Oh, come on. Investigation.
Sanders' accession register.
Hmm.
He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Oh dear, oh dear. Hmm.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
Probably. Look at her. What? I'm losing. Oh, there we go.
He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated.
Just look at this. Just look at this. It's probably a horror thing. Oh. Ooh.
The Shambler. I need to see it. Did she really care for him after all?
Dear Madame, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I am sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his interment, you signed a discharge, allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Thomas Fuller. TF. Okay. You okay? Okay, bye. See you later. Alright, first off, look around. Vision. Oh, okay, fine. Let's see.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Oh my god. An audio recording that Francis Sanders left for his wife Irene. Oh, hold on. No, no, no. Tay. Vision.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids.
He's playing the
Each time
piano.
I shut my eyes.
Is he playing the piano?
I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
Can I talk to you? No? Okay. Oh, neat. Locked. Hello? Actually, no, I'm not. Would you read the book? What's the book? Oh, fuck it, read it. Hello! It's kind of a encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. What's that? Okay, I'm gonna look at this thing. Strength. Oh, wow. It's a key! Key to Sanders' gallery. The section on the atomical blah blah blah. It is the work of a student in book form. Although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the questions asked to allow us to imagine new ways of exploring human anatomy.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
An ancient amulet, probably Amerindian. I wonder what its purpose should be. Let's look at this thing. I keep slurring my words a bit.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
This volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins.
I could use one of those.
The Whale and the Cod. The Whale and the Cod, or A Brief History of Darkwater by Erwin Greenmouth. It is focused on the past glory of the island. Anything else? Anything? Oh, hi, Kat.
That's twice
you?
you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more
I
fatal
know that painting.
than
I want to
others.
look at it.
What have you come looking for in this gallery?
In your business. I got a verified.
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Perfect, Detective. The pretext? The body language? I would have bought it if it was the first time I'd seen your face. You're a good talker, Pierce. Your story will do for the moment.
And you? What are you doing here?
What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Okay. And she's gonna take a seat.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Boo. Hello? Oh, this is the gallery. Oh, this is a combat encounter. This is a hiding encounter. I don't like this anymore. Yes. Oh, squid face? Squid face. Oh my god.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Okay, I'm gonna stay away from that painting. It's fucking cursed. Neat. 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 Oh. Those daggers have to do with something.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Oh, why not? Oh, that's a lantern. Okay, I think I'm done here, I think. What's this door?
The public entrance to the gallery.
Okay, and you get greeted by this fucking thing. Freaking Voldemort Sphinx. Oh, there's something behind it. What's this?
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Far from possessing the talents of Sir Hawkins, Sanders drew a dagger with a tortured form down to the smallest detail. The guard carries a strange, esoteric symbol, a reoccurring theme of his correspondence with Sarah. I'm not gonna fucking look at that. Ooh. Okay, that's oil. Okay, I'm gonna look for that dagger. I'm gonna look for it. It's important. No, not that. Not that. I think it's that.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, this one has the Elder sign on it. It's that one. Just double check. Too much glare. Can't look at that. Nope.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Okay, yeah, it's that one. Just double check. I always lose track of where things are. I lost track of where the dagger is. Okay, is that corner right in front of that tablet? Glowy, glowy tablet. Oh boy. Oh. Hey. Hi. Just don't look at it. Don't acknowledge it. Don't. Fuck, don't. Don't look at it.
What the hell was that?
Fuck. Fuck you.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
Fuck you. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I probably have to use the dagger to stab the painting. Let's skip this.
What the hell was that?
Just don't look at it. Just don't look at it. Okay? Don't look at it. going, just keep going, just keep running. Hello.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
No, fuck off. Fuck off. Bye. Oh, no. Oh. Do it!
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand?
Oh,
You're
don't
losing it,
disrespect
Detective.
it.
At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Yes, you did. The penny's cursed!
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
What? You know? Didn't hear
I
anything?
ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room.
Oh.
The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could.
Blocked
I like
by
to
what?
look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake.
Oh?
He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
And you give me this information free of charge.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple
Oh?
trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
You okay, miss? Surprisingly, that was super short and easy. Oh, wow. Okay, anyways, the Nameless Bookstore. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a super short flight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon AD. Did AD show up on the name list? I don't remember. Owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. The Nameless Bookstore. Alright. Oh dear. Son's dead?
Where's the bookseller?
Alright, I'm gonna save it. Oh, I can't save it. Is there actually no save option? Oh shit. Okay. Anyways, let's look at this. 3 points. What can I shove it in? Strength, investigation, picking locks. 2 in here, and psychology. Let's look at sanity. Beat the Shambler.
Another volume
Oh my
of
God,
the
really?
Reverend's wife's diary.
Oh, I think I missed one. I didn't see volume 2. The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth. Darkwater history. Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. It's probably the blood of Cthulhu. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawking Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century, when they turned into fish people. Actually, no, the fish people are Dagon. So, turned into what? What would Cthulhu? Star spawn of Cthulhu? No, that's just an alien race. Darkwater history. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appeared even more mysterious because, up till then, the region was a favored refuge for Cretans. Cretaceans. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Celia returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all of the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Lantern. Let's use my lantern and see if I missed anything. Nothing. Doctor! I don't know where's progression. This way is not progression.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
These dependent writings are at the origin of the esoteric movement founded by Helena Blavatsky at the end of the 19th century. The creator of Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the texts of this work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the nameless bookstore on Darkwater, could be as much a fake as irrefutable proof of the blah 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 since medicine. What a news. Hey, skeleton. Would you read the book? Yes.
What does this strange book contain?
I want to see it.
This book contains unholy knowledge.
Oh shit, it's a Shambler. This collection catalogs and classifies creatures that I have never seen before. You've seen the Shamblers right there. Divinities from the stars. Creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as the reference work on the bestiary of the myth. Without giving details on the mythology to which it refers, its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. Shambler's right there. It's cool, it's rad. What's this? More medicine. Alright. What's over here? Nothing.
What happened here?
Actually, lantern up. See if there's anything to interact with. Nope. Okay, reconstruct.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Investigation.
To whom does this footprint belong?
Okay, that leads nowhere.
No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then?
Yeah, just double check. Is there anything back here? Nope, nothing. Hello? Oh, shit. Oh, is that an elder sign? Yes, it is.
What killed all these animals?
I didn't even notice those animals.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
It's the elder sign, bro.
What the? Charles Hawkins?
Yeah. He saw the elder sign and it repelled him, because the elder sign is good. Sarah Hawkins?
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
We're done here. Sweet. Oh.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If someone finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. Is it a Necronomicon? It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as celebrated authors say, order is the pleasure of reason. But disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that the reason usually prevails in the end. Okay, order is order. It's the pleasure of reason. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect, oh, suck your own dick, and find a combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University of Arkham City. City of Arkham. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I'll either be there to guide you, nor neither be there to guide you, or nor to suffer from your actions. A Drake, fuck you, suck your own dick. Okay, Handbook and Anatomy of Dissection. Book number 1. The least I can say about this book is that its tale is well conceived. The illustrations of humanity and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You had to have a strong heart or the detachment proper to doctors to consult its pages. Wow, must have like detailed dicks.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
This is achievement.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Key of relay. Oh no. This key that bears the elder sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical amulet hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of the Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to go to relay. Oh, fuck off. Okay, alright. I'm just gonna go. Hey, skeleton.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them. Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
An ancient Pharisaian, I don't know, manuscript translated by William R. Sandbach. The text claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people, and moreover, that our alphabet is derived from the Frisian language. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and supernatural. Fuck.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Too much. A collection of essays on American folklore and urban legends written by Albert Wilmarch, professor at Miskatonic University. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Written by Hermes, I don't know. Translated and edited by Nathaniel M. Pompous Dick. This collection of texts on different beliefs are written by the legendary philosopher. It includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text among 16th century alchemists. Yeah, Emerald Tablet. I think the Emerald Tablet tells you how to make a philosopher's stone. I think. I don't remember.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Oh, now it's repeating. A book on esoteric philosophy at Madame Blaise, written by Helena.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Too much. A collection of long-term message calls.
Another volume by Arkham
Opera
Editions.
and 8X. Set it off was only for one thing on the right and left, and then missing. Ugh.
Arkham Editions.
Fuck!
Never
Oh,
heard
King
of it.
Solomon, hello. A book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals and of invocation and rituals of curse. Reedition by Claudia D. Waits based on L.W. de Lawrence's original. Oh,
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Azathoth and Other Horrors. Yes! A collection of poems by Edward Pick. Oh shit, it's Pickman. Oh, that painter guy, also known as Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Oh, what? Oh.
Arkham Editions.
If I remember
Never heard of
right,
him.
for Edward Pickman, I think it's a story of a painter. A story of a painter who paints, like, crazy monsters. And they're like, how did he come up with these monsters? And it turns out he is just doing his... How did it go? I don't remember. He actually took a picture. He just takes pictures. And creatures just appear on the pictures and he paints those. I think that's how that story went. Oh man, I'm crazy. Oh my god. Oh, I'm practically fanboying over this. It's not great.